one of the top wide receivers in all of the land, getting set to hear his name called on April 23rd, because it will be not a very long night for one of the top wide receivers that Alabama has sent out in quite some time, Jeudy, here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Jerry?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Well, Jerry, you know what? I'm doing fine, thank goodness. I'm healthy. I'm knocking on wood. Everybody in my family is. I hope everybody is in your neck of the woods. Is that would that be a safe assumption? Hopefully.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody good over here.
Okay. Well, good. Glad to hear that. Jerry, first things first, my bone to pick with you. I'm a University of Michigan Wolverine graduate. Why did you play that bowl game against Alabama? Why didn't you just save yourself for the draft, Jerry?
No, it's not about saving myself. I'm a guy that like to compete, so I just wanted to go out there and compete one last time with my brothers. Just finishing off strong. We ain't finished the season how we wanted to, so I didn't want to finish my career at Alabama as a loser, so I wanted to finish out as a winner and play one more game with my brothers. Right.
So why did you not just step away then after you scored that 85-yard touchdown? Don't you think you proved enough, Jerry, in that game?
Nah, man.
No?
I want to do a little bit more, man. It's just fun to be out there competing, so I just wanted to do a little bit more to help my team win the game.
Well, normally I'd respect that sort of work ethic, but I was very upset, Jerry. Very, very upset. Very upset watching that game. But I guess you had to do what you had to do, right?
Yes, sir.
What's the most upset you've ever seen Nick Saban, Jerry?
Can you repeat that, please?
What was the most upset you ever saw Nick Saban?
The most upset when I seen him during practice. Like, I guess somebody brought him the wrong hat and it couldn't fit. So he got real mad and started yelling about his hat. It was funny to me, but he was like very mad.
Okay, now walk me through this. What sort of hat was it, Jerry?
Those little straw hats he be wearing in practice.
Oh, that's right. I've seen those. Right. And
So somebody brought him that. I guess it was too small, and he just was yelling, telling like it can't fit. I think he was already aggravated about us having a bad practice, so he just blew out of proportion when it came to the hat.
So it's one of those moments where you don't want to laugh, but you had to laugh, and you're trying to make sure he doesn't see you laugh. Is that one of those moments?
Yeah, that was a moment. Yes, sir.
What about the most angry you ever made him? Did that ever happen, Jerry?
The most angry I ever made him was, let me see. I can't think of none right now.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, well, that's good. Well, then I guess let me flip it and be a little bit more positive. Is what sort of coach is Nick Saban to make you into the player that you are about to hand off to the NFL?
A player that's going to go about his work and about his business, do everything right on the field. I feel like Coach Saban really had me well prepared to be in the situation I'm in now, just by the way he just had everything organized at Alabama to make you become a pro. So I felt like that was a big situation there.
Jerry Jeudy here on the Rich Eisen Show. Who's your influence? Who is your wide receiver influence growing up, or maybe over the last several years? Who have you emulated, Jerry?
Growing up, when I first really started learning the game of receiver, I like watching Calvin Ridley. Cal really taught me a lot in my game. And since then, I like watching Mark Cooper, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Devontae Adams, guys that really know how to run routes, know the details and fundamentals of route running, know how to manipulate defenders to make them think they're going one way. Receivers like that, I learned a lot from.
Okay. I didn't hear Julio Jones' name. Aren't you supposed to say that?
Yeah, Julio Jones, he's a great player, but I watch him a lot, but I just watch him a lot. He will see you that he's a big, tall receiver, 6'4", 210, running 4.3. That's not me. So I really watch him a lot, but he's a great guy to look over. Yeah, the 6'1", 192-pound at the combine, Jerry Jeudy, joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. What is your I guess, last couple of weeks that normally would have been filled with a pro day and potential visits? What has that been like? Have you been Zooming with teams? What has your last couple of weeks been like? It really been you can't really do too much, but at the same time, it's like a time to work on yourself. So I just go anywhere to work out, whatever open, and I just try to find an open field. A lot of fields down here closed.
So you're not working out. Have you talked to teams?
Huh?
Have you talked to teams specifically?
Yeah, I talked to a couple of teams.
You want to give me some names?
Yeah, I talked to a couple of teams. I don't want to really mention out teams' names right now, so I'm just really good.
Okay.
I'm out here working right now, and doing this interview, so I'm right.
Yeah, where are you right now? It sounds like you're outside, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm outside. We were just working out, running some routes right now.
Okay. Who's throwing to you?
Huh?
Who's throwing to you?
We got a lot of group of guys. We got AB here. We got Josh Hamlin. We got LJ, Lamar Jackson. Victor Hollywood Brown. We just out here trying to get better.
Hold on a second, Jerry. Did you say you're getting thrown to by the reigning most valuable player of the National Football League? Lamar Jackson is throwing passes to you right now?
Oh, yes, sir. You know how he from down here, so we just connected, come work out.
Okay, and AB, is that Antonio Brown you're referring to?
Yes, sir.
So right now you're outside. We can hear the wind blowing. You just stepped off a field with who? With Lamar Jackson, Antonio Brown, and who?
Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood Brown. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many points could you put up right now, do you think, the four of you?
Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot, probably.
Okay, so what does Antonio Brown look like, Jerry?
Huh?
What does Antonio Brown look like? Describe him.
He look good. Everybody knows Antonio Brown as a hard-working guy. Really take care of his body. Really work on his nutrition. He look good. He look like he could play another 8, 9, 10 more years.
So he is, but he looks as good as Antonio Brown's ever looked, is what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what advice is he giving you, Jerry? Is he giving you any advice?
Yeah, he telling me always work hard, never be complacent, just work on the fundamental of your game, work on the little thing that you don't feel like you need to work on, but that will enhance your performance on the field. So I'm just doing little things like that.
And what about Lamar? What's he telling you?
He just telling me to do what I do, He don't really tell me too much, but keep working hard and stay focused. He already know I got a level-headed. I'm level-headed. Just he know that I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do to get to where I need to go.
Okay, and so this is all going down in the state of Florida.
Yes, sir.
Where in Florida?
We right here in Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. Okay. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in the great outdoors. Hopefully not there's less than 10, and hopefully you're social distancing, right? You're making sure you're 6 feet away from each other. We got to make sure everybody's happy and healthy. Certainly.
Yeah, I feel like everybody good. Ain't no coughing and sneezing over here.
Okay. All right. So before I let you go here, Jerry, I'm a bar mitzvah Jewish man. Very, very rarely do I bring that up with people, but you wear a Star of David around your neck, correct, Jerry? You got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
yes, sir.
Now, who gave that to you?
I got it myself.
Okay. Now, why is that?
Yeah. People call me Jew, so short for Jeudy.
Right.
So I just thought, get a Jewish star.
Okay.
And I just something that creative I thought in my mind, and I just put a picture of my little sister in it.
Okay.
Just because she means a lot to me, just because of like a nickname.
I love that. That's great. So you're adding a little bit of personal love to what's a wonderful symbol of religion and also the state of Israel. And for me, I mean, if you need any tips on being Jewish or Jewishness, you can reach out to me. I will help you with that, Jerry. Okay.
I appreciate that.
No, you got it. Absolutely, because we got to make sure again that you gotta be somebody that talks a lot about food, portion size, long goodbyes. The goodbyes are very, very long. Okay. Have you ever tried gefilte fish, Jerry?
Can you repeat that, please?
Have you ever tried gefilte fish?
Gefilte fish? No, I never tried that.
Oh, it's that time of year too.
The first time I ever heard of gefilte fish was on Rush Hour.
On Rush Hour.
when Chris Tucker like gefilte fish.
That's it.
Gefilte fish. Yeah, at the end.
Mhm.
The Jackie Chan. That was funny.
That's it. Now we're on the same page here. Now we got it working. All right, Jerry.
Yeah,
Appreciate the time. Tell those guys hello. Tell them I said hi. And Antonio Brown blocked me on Twitter a long time ago. So we got to get that rectified. If you want to bridge that gap, that's fine with me. And tell Mr. Jackson I sent my best. Okay.
Okay, I got you.
You got it. And once again, I appreciate you calling in, and I just wish you hadn't played in the bowl game. But that's just me, Jerry. You had to do what you had to do. Thanks for the time.
No problem. Thank you.
You got it. That's Jerry Jeudy, everybody.